Have you ever seen someone wait for someone who will never return? Today, I want to tell you about Air, a little dog who was found at the roadside, severely injured in his hind leg after a car accident. But the most heartbreaking thing wasn't his physical injuries. It was that his owner had abandoned him and fled, leaving him lying there. Air lay motionless, not caring about the pain. All he wanted was for his dad to come back. He didn't know his dad had abandoned him. The doctors said they would have to amputate his leg, but I refused. 3 surgeries failed consecutively. Air refused to eat, heartbroken by his owner's departure. But then something changed when he met the dogs at the shelter. This is the story of Air, the little dog who found hope in friendship. Get ready, because this transformation will move you deeply. At the roadside, I found a shattered soul. His name would be Air. Air was severely injured in his hind leg. The injury was obvious even from a distance. It wasn't simply a minor wound. It was something serious that would require immediate medical attention. He had suffered a car accident after his owner abandoned him and fled the scene. Can you imagine that cruelty? Causing an accident that injures your own dog and simply running away, leaving him there to suffer alone. He lay motionless at the side of the road, but not from lack of consciousness. He was conscious, he was awake, but he simply didn't have the will to move. He didn't care about the pain he must have been feeling in his shattered leg. All he wanted, with every fiber of his being, was for his dad to come back. He kept looking toward the direction his owner had fled, waiting, always waiting. He didn't know that his dad had deliberately abandoned him. In his loyal canine mind, he probably thought it had been an accident, that his owner would return any moment to help him. That waiting was the saddest thing to witness. The sadness was etched on his face in a way anyone could see. And his broken heart still beat with hope. A hope that was both beautiful and heartbreaking, because we knew the truth he didn't know. The scene truly broke my heart. Seeing this dog faithfully waiting for someone who would never return, ignoring his own pain in favor of that desperate hope, was almost unbearable. I quickly picked him up carefully, so as not to hurt his injured leg further, and took him directly to the hospital. There was no time to waste. The wound on his leg was very serious. The doctors examined it thoroughly and gave me news I didn't want to hear. They told me we would have to amputate his leg. It was too damaged, they said. Saving it would be almost impossible. But I flatly refused to accept that as the only option. Air had already lost his owner. He wasn't going to lose his leg too if there was any other possibility. After several medical consultations, after bringing in more opinions and exploring all possible options, the doctors finally decided to try, despite the slim chances of success. They designed an aggressive treatment plan that would require multiple surgeries, but at least there was a chance. Unfortunately, another problem arose that no one had anticipated. Air refused to eat. He refused to eat most of the time, rejecting even the most tempting foods. His heart was so broken by his dad's departure that he had completely lost his appetite. The rejection, the abandonment, had affected him deeply, not only emotionally, but also physically. His health began to deteriorate rapidly as a result. He began to lose weight little by little, day after day becoming thinner, until his strength was completely depleted. He became just skin and bones, a living skeleton of what should have been a healthy dog. His weakened physical condition made the surgeries even more risky. As for the surgery to save his leg, the doctors failed in 3 consecutive attempts. Each failure was devastating. I tried several times to heal his heart and bring his joy back, talking to him, petting him, assuring him he was loved. But I failed every time. I couldn't reach him through the wall of sadness he had built around his heart. But hope returned when he met the dogs at the shelter. It was as if something ignited inside him when he saw other dogs, when he realized he wasn't completely alone in the world. He began to resist, to fight against the depression that had consumed him. He began to move more and to try to be strong for the first time since the accident. I was impressed by the power of friendship, the power of love, of camaraderie, and of companionship that the other dogs offered him. They accomplished what I hadn't been able to. They gave him a reason to keep living. They showed him that although a human had betrayed him, there was still love and connection available in the world. And after a few days of this new energy, the doctors called me with news I had been desperately waiting for. They said they had found a solution. Air would go through 3 more consecutive surgeries, but this time with a different approach, and hopefully he would be able to walk again. It was such joyful news. I felt as if an enormous weight had been lifted from my shoulders. I rushed him to the hospital, both of us filled with renewed hope. And there, Air went through 3 consecutive surgeries over the following days. And all 3 were resounding successes, exceeding all our expectations. The doctors had achieved what seemed impossible. They had saved his leg. Air finally woke up from the anesthesia after the last surgery. His eyes blinked open, and although he was disoriented, there was something different in his gaze. It was no longer that deep, hopeless sadness. There was a spark there that had been absent for so long. Today, Air is recovering in a temporary care unit where he's receiving excellent attention. He's participating in a rehabilitation program designed specifically to help him learn to use his leg again. His health is returning rapidly in a way that fills us all with joy. He's eating very well now, gaining back the weight he had lost, his ribs no longer so visible, and he's constantly moving, working hard in his physical therapy, trying to recover his strength day by day. The transformation from that broken dog we found at the roadside to the warrior we see now is absolutely remarkable. God bless you, Air. You lost someone who didn't deserve your loyalty, but you found something even more valuable. A community of furry friends who showed you that you're still worthy of love. Your story reminds us that healing comes in unexpected forms and that sometimes the family we choose is stronger than the family that abandons us. If Air's story has touched your heart, if it has reminded you of the healing power of friendship and community, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Here we share stories of animals who overcome abandonment and find new reasons to live. Every subscription helps us continue providing the kind of intensive medical care that Air needed. Hit the bell to follow Air's recovery journey and the stories of other survivors. Thank you for being part of this community that believes in giving second chances and in the power of love to heal even the most broken hearts.